Hi there, I'm Ryan Hamilton, Director of Government Affairs for the Minnesota Association of Realtors.
And I'm Paul Egger, Vice President of Governmental Affairs for the Minnesota Association of Realtors. Thank you for watching this week's legislative update. Most weeks the legislature is in session are jam-packed with committee meetings, and the action seems to flow from one day into the next, often to the point that it feels like there aren't enough hours in the day to accomplish everything. And then occasionally there are weeks, like the week we just had, that feel like the brief lull before the storm. Some committees canceled meetings, and others had very modest agendas. This relatively light committee schedule made it possible for Ryan and I to connect with legislators and our counterparts and colleagues with other interest groups to discuss a variety of issues that are going to receive attention from the legislature this session. Establishing and maintaining relationships and coalitions is critical to our work at the Capitol. One issue in particular, transportation, highlights the importance of having broad coalitions that work together when interests are aligned. Now I'll turn it over to Ryan to provide updates on a couple of transportation issues of interest to realtors and property owners.
Transportation is such a key issue this session because this year is a budget year. The governor and legislative leaders are debating over whether we need new revenue sources to pay for transportation, or rather we should just reshuffle existing priorities within the current budget amounts. Governor Dayton kicked off the discussion by introducing a transportation proposal that would introduce $6 billion of new revenue over the course of 10 years. Now this revenue would come from an increase in the wholesale gas tax. Now that's on the distributor level, but eventually we'd see that at the pump price. The Minnesota Chamber of Commerce countered that proposal with a rather shaky rollout of an idea known as value capture user fees. Now what this would do is create a fee on a per project basis. Let's say a bridge or an interchange, and it would charge a fee based on an analysis of which properties surrounding that project would receive an economic benefit from the project. Again, the key to that proposal is a benefits test, and the beneficiaries pay. Another proposal is one that's been around for several sessions, and MNAR has actually been involved in the coalition that's fought against this proposal for the past few sessions, and it's called a street improvement fee. Now that's mostly something for the local units of government, and it would allow a city or town to establish what's known as a street improvement fee, and then charge a fee over the course of 20 years to all the parcels within that district. It's similar to a special assessment, but the key is that there is no benefits test, and that's why we don't like it. It also captures traditionally tax-exempt properties such as churches and nonprofits. That's the update on transportation. Thanks for tuning in to this week's legislative update.